We are packing for Disney! I could not be more excited to have this trip. It has been so long, it's been over a year since our last solo Disney trip. I'm so excited to go. This past year has just been a tough one, and I had to put all of my Disney trips on hold because of a car accident that happened in May. I feel like I'm nervous, but I'm excited to do a solo trip. And I told myself if I'm gonna do one, I'm gonna do a big one. So we're going for an entire week. We are going from Sunday to Saturday. It's going to be a full Disney trip. We've got a ton of packing to do, outfits, toiletries, park bag, tons of new stuff that I've been collecting over the past year for a solo trip. I think that just grabbing things throughout the year has kind of motivated me to get better, to be able to do the trip, as well as a fun new hobby that I'm really excited to share with you. So we're gonna be going through a ton of stuff in today's video. If you're watching this when it goes up and you just cannot wait until the Disney vlogs, I have an entire playlist. Disney Days, where I vlog all of my Disney trips. Is a whole lot of fun. 24-hour Disney trips, solo Disney trips, multiple days. And we're gonna talk about the Disney park plans that I have for this trip, which are so many things. My to-do list to do while I'm at Disney is longer than my work to-do list. So we got a lot of stuff to do. The real question is, where do we even begin? Because it's out, I'm gonna show you my park bag situation. I was taking some photos for the thumbnail and for social media, just showing roughly what is in my park bag. This is my new one I wanna test out. I saw a little life hack that you can put the Mickey ears through these little loops on the bag. Like there's two here, you put them through. I'll show you at the parks because I have to get some new ears. I can't find my ears. I just got the simple black ones, but I've got a couple of fun ones that I want to get while I'm at the park. I'm going to try my best to link everything in the description. Some of this stuff will be on Amazon. I'll create an entire master list on Amazon with Disney finds because there are so many Amazon finds that you can get for the parks that will truly make your trip so much easier. I will link that down below, as well as all of just the fun little detailed travel things that I have. I will also link down below. It's going to be a lot, but I will try to make it as easy as possible. Now let's go speed round through this park bag and I will break it down and explain it to you a little bit further. Now, depending on when you're watching this trip, it's currently January. So the weather, it looks like it's going to be very, very cold the week I go. So that's kind of what I'm packing for. This is not what I would normally pack if I was going in, say, July or August. A few of the things would be very different. You would find a handheld fan in here. You'd be finding a lot of different things. This one, I'm very excited about because it's gonna be freezing cold, which let's just pan to me saying that in Disney World, where I'm going to be freezing my butt off, but we're at Disney. I'd rather be freezing at Disney than anywhere else. So just keep that in mind. A lot of this stuff is more winter themed, as well as we're bringing a lot of jackets and a lot of coats and a lot of scarves and socks. We're gonna stay warm. All right, let's go through the park bag. My slippers are so squeaky. I'm gonna try my best to stay still while I film this so you don't hear the squeaking, but if you do, I don't even know if you can hear that, but that's what that is. Touchland Disney hand sanitizer. How cute is this? You're gonna probably hear me say cute 100 times because I don't know how else to describe Disney things. I went ahead and put some Mickey earrings on it. Thought it was just kind of fun, but clipped on my bag. This collection, very excited about. Again, I'll link it down below. This is a zippered pouch. I don't quite know yet what I'm going to put in here, but the pattern was just so perfect for wintertime. It's like all of Disney's characters skiing. This bag, I'll link down below. Tons of pockets on the inside, pockets on the outside. There's pockets on the back, as well as it is a full crossbody. Lots of ways to wear this. I'm bringing a couple of different phone cases with me because I want to be able to take photos in the mirror with my phone cases. So these are the two that I picked up. Love this pouch. This is how I'm gonna organize the inside of this bag. There are pockets in here, but but I think I'm gonna prefer to have another pocket option. I'm bringing an Octobuddy. This goes on the back of your phone, so that way you can suction cup this onto mirrors and other surfaces for photos and videos. That is one of the challenges of going on a solo trip, is taking photos and videos of yourself by yourself. One of the things that I did purchase for this trip was the Memory Maker Pass, so I'll be able to get professional photos at their different photo stations. I'll obviously report back at the end of the trip or during the trip what I think of that, but I think that's gonna help a ton with trying to take photos and videos. But a few of the things that I bring, this as well as another tripod, but I think I'm gonna be filming tomorrow with the other stand, so I'm not gonna quite put that in, but I'll show you anyways. This is it. It goes onto your phone, again, like magnets, and then opens up into a stand that you can adjust to get certain angles. You can film with the front camera or the back camera, and when you're done with it, it folds completely flat. That will also be in my park bag. I am bringing this mini tumbler for water. I got this a couple months ago. Again, I've been collecting this stuff, but I felt like this was a great sip tumbler. I think this is a 6-ounce tumbler. It's insulated, but you can just fill it with a sip of water to have it with you. Bringing my everyday lip combo, SD cards, of course, because y'all are coming with me, and this cute claw clip. It's not the best quality. I think it would only do a half up, but it was too fun not to bring. Hair scrunchie, of course, magic band with the charger, but that'll be going in my bag. And then not necessarily this is gonna go in my park bag, but I wanted to show you it. I have gotten into needle pointing. So I went ahead and painted this canvas the other night, and that's what I plan on doing at the resort. Ooh, let's talk about the resort and like the actual trip itself. For the hotel, we're staying at the Riviera in the smallest room on Disney property, but all I know is it is small. It only has a Murphy bed that we're gonna have to pull down. I'm gonna keep it down the entire trip, I'm assuming, but it's going to be hard. We're going for a whole week. I'm not going to be packing any lighter because of the room. I'm gonna just have to get crafty with unpacking and setting up. I wanted to stay in a new room. I've done the Grand Floridian, I've done the Polynesian, I've done a bunch of different resorts and rooms. I've never done this one, so I wanted to do something a little bit different, try something out that's new. I do love the Riviera and the Grand Floridian. Those are my two resort picks. Monorail with the Grand Floridian, you just can't beat it. And then the Skyliner. If the Grand Floridian had the Skyliner, that would be my hands down best pick. I think I like the rooms better at the Grand Floridian, location better at the Riviera, but they're both great. You can't go wrong. When you're at Disney, you can't go wrong with any resort because you're at Disney. Obviously, with my park bag, I'm gonna be adding my wallet, my sunglasses, all that, but I'm actually not leaving for I have tomorrow here and then I leave the next morning. So I still need my sunglasses, still need my wallet. Those will obviously be going in my park bag as well as all my cameras. I feel like I need to do a camera tour of all the equipment I'm bringing because it's a lot. I got a new camera for this trip because I wanted to make sure the B-roll was gonna be really good. We're gonna get some really nice cinematic shots. So I picked up a few new things. Again, this has been a year in the planning, really taking my time with this, and I'm so excited to show you how everything comes together. Let's move on though to a really exciting thing, the outfits. And if you are doing a winter or colder Disney trip, these are some good outfits. I'm gonna show you how a Floridian packs for a cold Disney trip. This will work for anybody though, no matter where you're coming from. This is also not my first rodeo at a January trip. This is probably, I don't even know. I've gone so many times during January when it's cold, so this is the best way to pack. We're doing a week where the coldest day is a high of 50 and the warmest day is a high of 80. So this is everything. This is like a good roundup for all of the different days. I'm gonna go outfit by outfit and show you what I got because this is the perfect way to pack. Starting with day one, this is Riviera check-in and Magic Kingdom and possibly another park. None of my outfits are really park themed. They're kind of unisex, unipark is the way I'm gonna say it. Denim jacket, this is thick. Layers are going to be your best friend when coming to Disney in the winter time. I've got a workout set, leggings, sports bra, thin layers. Socks, these are a little bit higher with some sneakers, perfect. And then I am bringing a giant mock neck sweatshirt to wear under here. And then I'm going to bring some outer layers, a thinner insulated jacket, vest. So I'll layer that because I'm gonna need to be warm for that day, but that's day 1. Day 2, we're doing Hollywood Studios. So this is like the only, well, I've got another outfit that's a little bit more park themed. Love this crew neck. I'm gonna layer it with this striped shirt underneath, collar peeking out. And then I have this workout set underneath. And again, jackets on jackets on jackets, as well as a scarf. I think this is day 3. Again, a crew neck. This is where it starts to get a little bit warmer, so I wanna have options. I've got sports bra, leggings, and then I have linen pants. So I can wear the leggings underneath if it's colder, or just wear the linen pants if it's warmer. Options, 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 and again, layers. This is where the days actually start to get warmer. This is like high of 70, but cloudy. Shade, it's gonna be colder, and the sun, it's gonna be warmer. This is just a light crew neck, and then a workout set, some leggings, sports bra. This is the best way to pack for a day that it's like high of 72. It can go either way. Shade, it's gonna be cold. Sun, it's gonna be hot. This is a short sleeve t-shirt, workout set, same thing. Staple, 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 staple. In the summer, it's biker shorts, sports bra. Winter, leggings, sports bra. And then this is a thinner denim jacket. I can take this off and have short sleeve or layer this for a little bit of a jacket, especially if you're going to an indoor restaurant. The air conditioning will be pumping. These are the last 2 days. This is not a park neutral outfit. This says Epcot linen pants. Linen pants are gonna be breathable, short sleeve t-shirt. I could switch that to leggings if I want to, but I think it's gonna be too warm. This is when it's like a high of 80 for the day. So I'm gonna want linen pants for that. And then the hottest day, this is what I'm wearing, short sleeve shirt and biker shorts. You just can't beat these outfits. This is the best way to go. I am bringing a few extra pieces. I will show you those because I wanna have options. I also wanna have layers. Do not dedicate yourself to giant pieces of clothing or not enough. So I wanna go with options. So if you are packing for January, bring lots of thin layers, lots of linen button ups, but then also bring your leggings, your longer sleeve undershirts, and you can layer, take things off. That's going to be the best and most comfortable way to pack. I showed you at the beginning these t-shirts. This is just a little sample of the Disney t-shirts I've been collecting over the years. These are going to be a combination of sleeping shirts / emergency warm shirts. So I'm not gonna do a try on because there's just so many. You'll see them in the vlogs. I think I've shown them in previous vlogs, at least most of them, but they come from a range of different small businesses. And to be quite honest, if they don't have the branding on them, I normally don't remember where exactly they came from. So I might just go ahead and down below link some of my favorite Disney small businesses. That might just be the way to go, as well as a lot of them go out of stock. I love when a small business goes out of stock. That's great. It's just hard to link and share with you guys. But again, love that a small business goes out of stock. So it's like definitely a bittersweet situation for the small business, but I love them. They're so great. Disney's merch is going so hard right now. It's gonna be really hard. I've got my eye on a couple of things that we're gonna have to hunt for while we're at Disney because they are stepping up their merch. So could get very dangerous. Let me show you some of the extra things I'm packing to make sure that I'm going to be warm and going to be comfortable for this trip that you should pack as well. I'm bringing layers. This is a thin quarter button up and then a mock neck underneath. It's a little bit warmer. All of the neutrals that I'm packing, it's really key because you can mix and match everything with everything. This wool scarf, great extra layer. And then this is where all of the layers really come together. This is a long sleeve t-shirt, thinner. I can layer this under anything, and because it's underneath my clothes, I feel like I could possibly get multiple wears out of it as long as I'm not sweating in it. Lots of extra sets, sports bras, leggings, sleeping bottoms, as well as just a pair of sweatpants in case I'm colder. I'm gonna wanna go on the patio, so I'd like to have some sort of morning bottom to wear. I did not even tell you, but we are going to all 4 parks plus Disney Springs. So we are going to be doing a lot of different things. I've got a lightning lanes booked. I've got restaurant reservations booked. I'm gonna be doing so many different things. We'll be doing some chill days, but it's gonna be like a very productive Disney trip. We're gonna be getting a lot of stuff done, doing a lot of things. I'm very motivated about this one because in my previous solo trips, I tend to go in July, August, September. It's hot, which means I have to go back to my resort to take a little bit of a break because it just gets too hot in the afternoon. This trip, I'm hoping we'll be able to do full park days because I won't have to take those breaks. We'll be able to do so many different things. But when I'm packing, I'm trying to throw in some different things, different topics to keep you guys on your toes throughout today's video. Obviously, since I'm not leaving for another 2 days, there's certain things that I cannot pack right now. I cannot pack, well, I actually can pack my toothbrush because I'm using a different one. I use the Oral-B. It's got a travel case to it. But I'm a little nervous to bring it because I'd have to bring like the charger and everything too because I'm going for a week. I just bought a manual toothbrush. We're going back to the good old days. Love my Oral-B though. Not gonna lie, it's my favorite like oral care product I've gotten. However, there's certain things I can't pack. I can't pack my round brush that I use to blow dry my hair. I can't pack my makeup, and I can't pack like certain cords and cameras, but I can pack a lot of my other toiletries because I keep my toiletry bag packed at all times. So it's just a refill, just a refresh kind of situation. So let's go open that up. It's been a while since we've opened that one up. This is the toiletry bag. It's busting at the seams, but it fits so much stuff. Full zipper and reveal. Oh wow, we've actually got a lot of stuff and it looks pretty well packed. This is making me happy. This is the perk of keeping it packed all the time, is it's just good to go. So I did see the Disney resorts now have hand soap. Very excited about that. I'm still gonna bring my own though. I don't know if it's for every resort, so I'm not sure. Deodorant. I think I also have a deodorant. I brought my makeup bag out here because I wanted to show you it. This is the one that I use for travel. It's small and it just fits my everyday makeup. I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about sweat-proof makeup on this trip, which makes me very happy, as well as I will actually be able to do my hair in the morning time and have it stay, hopefully all day. But I'll show you what I got in here because again, it's just always packed, and I, knock on wood, very rarely ever miss anything when I get to a trip. I don't think I've ever like forgot anything because I keep this constantly packed. Q-tips, a lip oil that also has SPF. Do not forget about your lips when it comes to SPF. Tide stick. This mini day hair oil, floss, as well as extra scrunchies, just in case I forget a hair tie. Deodorant, but I've also got one in my makeup bag, but we'll just use 2. Hairbrush. Tangle teaser is always the way I go. However, I also bring a round brush. At this point, I feel like I just need to get a round brush for travel, just because then I can have everything perfectly packed, but it is what it is. Mega Babe. Not gonna need this on this trip because I'm wearing leggings, but if you get any chafing anywhere, rub this along. It helps so much. In the summertime, it's a must. I also have a lint roller. Mini travel razor, a couple of extra claw clips, and then these are my mega toiletry bottles. These are what I prefer for in the shower. I pack my skincare in the Cadence travel containers, but as for like long trips, we need products. These are like the extra large toiletry bottles. They're bigger than the other ones that I used to use. I was so excited to see that they released these. These will be on my Disney Amazon travel list. If you're looking for more travel finds though, I have a separate collection on my Amazon that's full of just my travel essentials. These ones are the largest ones. I don't even know how many ounces these are, but this is the biggest one. Comes with this case that's great to keep them together, as well as they come labeled. So I've got facial cleanser, conditioner, shampoo, and shower gel all in here. We'll just top these off. They're pretty full still from the last trip, but we'll top it off. And then in the smaller pouch, I've got toothbrushes, toothpaste, which these need to go from the last trip. I don't even remember whose was whose. I've got Band-Aids, but I did order on Amazon. I've got another pack coming that's specifically for your heels. I'm really excited about that. And of course, if we need them, I'll report back. Nail file. These are facial towels. Add a little water to them. They expand. They're just little tablets. And you just add water to them. If you have sensitive skin and you don't want to be using towels at hotels, bring these. And then an extra toothpaste, but I actually did a Target run. Is it a Disney trip or is it a trip in general if you don't make a Target run? Because I think that's just the rite of passage. You have to do a Target trip. I did that yesterday. Sorry, didn't bring you with me. I just did like a quick little trip. All I got though for the trip was toothpaste, pods for the toothbrushes, and toothbrushes. So you didn't miss out on much. This is where the big thing all comes together. But let's go ahead and add toothbrush, toothpaste to this and top off the products. So let's get that done. And I think that's everything. I think we're gonna need a few more products. I'm gonna make a round. So the way I do this is I go through my entire routine in my head and I make a note. I have on my phone a running packing list. So as I'm going through, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to pack this. Write it down. You're not gonna remember it. So right now I have charging cord, makeup, and hairbrush, my round brush in my list. But just add it to your list. Don't use your thinking capacity to try to remember these things. You've got other things you're thinking about during your trip and during packing. Don't think about it. Just add it to your list. You won't forget it. Let's refill. All right, shampoo is restocked, body wash is restocked, facial cleanser restocked. In here it goes, everything is full, it is heavy. For my moisturizer, I like to use the Cadence magnetic containers. You've probably seen them. You can switch out the labels sit on the side, the lids fully lock. They're like my favorites to bring, they're so aesthetic. You can put the cap on the side like that. It just all magnets, you can get all of them together in a set. They are absolutely fabulous. I do have a discount code. If you use emilyleah, you do get to save some money. I don't quite remember what the discount was, but they are incredible. I have the full set. I absolutely love them. But this is what I'm gonna use for my moisturizer. I do bring with the Q-tip a little spatula. Body butter of choice is the Saltaire Driftwood. If you've not tried this, you are missing out. It's top notch. It's top level. So I'm going to fill this up, put the lid on, put it right into this bag. It is filled to the brim. I just love this stuff so much. It's the perfect body butter. It's so nice. Into there it goes. Now let's add a toothbrush before I forget. As I am putting my toothbrushes together, let me do this, this will be loud. There we go. Now here's the deal. A few random things I do want to note while I'm doing this is that I am bringing multiple pairs of shoes. A tip I have is if you're going for multiple days, there are a couple of rules. I've broken them before and I have paid the price, so I wanna help you. Do not wear brand new shoes. If you do wear brand new shoes, even if you don't, pair it with rule number 2. Bring multiple pairs of shoes. Do not wear the same pair of shoes for more than one day. Your feet are going to get sick and tired of those shoes. They're gonna fit. They're gonna get really uncomfortable. So I'm actually bringing 3 pairs of park shoes. One of them will probably make you go, what's wrong with you? I'm bringing 2 pairs of sneakers. I'll show you those in just one second. And I'm bringing my pair of Birkenstocks. Obviously for colder days, I'm gonna alternate between the sneakers. If you can wear multiple shoes in one day, if you can do like a midday park reset, switch your shoes. Your feet are gonna thank you. It just helps a ton, especially if you're planning on wearing new shoes, you wanna get some photos, you wanna do that. Bring your new shoes. Just do not wear the same pair of shoes for more than 2 days. If you were doing full park days, your feet will hurt. Now my favorite shoes to go with are New Balances. They are the most comfortable, as well as I love that they're so trendy and cool because the colorways that they've came out with, top notch. Noah calls them my Martian Rovers because they're massive. These ones are the 90-60. As you can tell, they're very comfortable to wear. They're a little chunky, a little bulky, but when you're at Disney, comfort's key. But when they look cute, it's an extra win. And it's in just like this gray and cream colorway. These ones are the new ones. These are the 530s. They're a classic park shoe. You just can't go wrong. They're a little bit less chunky looking, but equally as comfortable. I would also say these ones are lighter. So these ones are a little bit heavier, a little bit lighter in this gorgeous brown beige colorway. Absolutely love. And these will match everything I wear. And then I'm gonna be just bringing some Birkenstocks as another option. I wanted to document this so I won't forget, but toothbrush and toothpaste going in, that's checked off. Earlier, I showed you what did I show you? Oh, I showed you my SD cards and all of that. I wanna show you the stuff that I'm using to film, shoot content, get extra things. I do know a lot of you guys who watch also vlog or at least want to shoot content, get some Instagram photos. So these are the things that I bring. Some of them are new. I won't fully know how I feel about them using them in the parks until after the trip, but hopefully I like them. First off, I did get a new Aura ring. My last Aura ring I had for years and it just would not charge anymore. So I did get a new one. I'm gonna be tracking my steps. I'm so excited to see how many steps I do at Disney, but I did want to let you know they came out with a new wireless charging case. So you put it in here, bring in that. Obviously this is coming with me. Of course, I'm gonna have this link down below. This is a game changer if you have an Aura ring, you need to charge it on the go. get this. For cameras, I use the Pocket Osmo, the DJI Pocket Osmo. This is like the newest version, whatever they have. I really like it. It's small, it's compact. If you're nervous about vlogging, you're shy about vlogging, it's the greatest, as well as if you're just looking for a light camera to throw in your bag, this is the lightest one. Quality-wise, I think it's really good. I do think other cameras have better quality, but you just can't beat the size, the portability, all the different attachments, which leads me into my next note, which are the attachments. I'm bringing this mic with me, as well as this little wind cover, just in case it does get windy. With it being cold, kind of banking on it being a little bit windy. So I might just pop this onto the mic to help block some of that wind. I also bring this attachment that goes onto the bottom. It is a tripod stand. The Osmo is cool because you can purchase a lot of attachments. I've got one that you can stick onto magnetic things, vlog that way. There's just tons of ways to do it. This goes on the bottom. It's a wrist strap for when I go on rides, won't lose it. And then this is a new camera that I got for this trip. This is their new, or I don't really know if it's new, I think it is, their Nano. Look how small this is. This is the screen, so you can detach the screen, see what you're filming, and this is the actual camera. It is so small, and with this, I have a bunch of different attachments. This sections onto things. This is my goal for the B-roll. I think this is where we're really gonna shine, as well as there is this neck strap, so you can get really great POV content, and it works with a bunch of other things. You can attach the screen, you can detach the screen. It's a great all-over camera. You can take photos and videos with both of these. If you're looking for a good creator kit, that's my recommendation. Obviously, I'm bringing my phone with the Octobuddy and the phone stand. When you're going by yourself, it's difficult to take photos and videos. That's how I do it. I'm also bringing my instant film camera, loaded up with some film. This will take your photo and then print it out of the top, or instant film. You don't have to go to the store, you don't have to do anything. It just does it all for you. So this will be the way I take those cool Instagram film photos. I also wanted to note just some random things that aren't necessarily going into my bag right away. I got brand new luggage for this trip, very excited about it, so we're gonna do that next. But I want to show you some classic bags. I have a park bag that I'm bringing that's probably going to be my everyday park bag. If I'm going to a restaurant or I want something a little bit more fun, dressy, whatever, I am bringing my Coach crossbody bag. I just love this so much, it's so cute. But unfortunately, when I bring all of this camera equipment, it just doesn't fit perfectly. If I'm doing more of a lighter trip, this is my favorite, but for this trip, not so much. This is a Vera Bradley pouch. Great for travel because you can wear this in so many different ways. It has this strap that you can fully adjust. You can shorten the strap, both sides, so effortlessly, make it smaller. You can make it custom sizes, and it's just this perfect travel pouch that you can wear in so many different ways. So I'm gonna be bringing this as well. It's just a nice, you can just crumple this up and throw this somewhere. I also am going to be bringing a couple of tumblers while I'm there. So I chose to bring this one, which is like a sip hot for hot chocolate. Felt like this one was a great one. And then for coffees, if I want to have my coffee in a tumbler, these are the two that I am bringing. I'm also bringing plastic straws. Disney gives out paper straws, at least they did the last time I went, and they fall apart in your drink. They're horrible, so I bring these. I know you can get reusable straws. My bone to pick with those, they're hard to clean, and I don't want to be walking around with a dirty straw. They're not doable in the parks for me. I've tried them. I just don't love it. I also am a germaphobe, so I'm gonna bring some wipes, which also leads me to the reusable straws. They just gross me out a little bit too much for Disney. I just couldn't do them. I'm going to be bringing wipes. I like to wipe everything down in the hotel room. I like to wipe my phone down at the end of the night, and I like to wipe you guys off at the end of the night. The camera. Also coming with me in my toiletry bag is my portable hair dryer. I'm also bringing my Dyson Air Straight. It's what I use most days just to like smooth my hair, but this is the smallest hair dryer to ever exist. It also is completely foldable. So this is it literally in real life, like so small. Is it as powerful as the Dyson? No, but for travel, it's next level, and it does come with like a smoothing attachment as well as a wrap. This is where things kind of get a little messy and a little weird, and I don't quite know how I'm going to pack this. This is a new duffel bag that I got obviously just for Disney. The interior lining is Mickey. How adorable is that? And then the outside has just subtle Disney Mickey ears. But then I also brought these slippers for the patio. If I get cold, they're extra fuzzy. Mickey scrunchie for sleeping. Mickey baseball cap, I got this jewelry case for my jewelry that will pack in a little bit. And then I am bringing, this is a huge life hack and I'm really excited to talk about it. I am bringing my own pillowcases. These have Mickey on them. They're satin. I'm bringing 2 of them. It's another one of those things that kind of gives me the ick is like hotel bedding. So I'm bringing my own. Genius, right? I don't know. I've never heard anyone say that before, but I was going through, found those Mickey satin pillowcases and I was like, you're coming with me, what the heck? Now for luggage, this is what's new. I got the new compression packing cubes from Beis. Of course, I'll link everything down below. And then I got an extra large suitcase to pack. The other ones I had were not this color. I wanted the matching set and the extra large for packing. I also have a ton of vests that I was just kind of like laying out to decide what I want to bring. So let's go ahead and pack up the clothes and start to load this up. This office is a mess. I've been just putting random stuff here for what feels like weeks, and that's another tip is when you're planning your trip and packing, create one designated drop-off space. So that way throughout the weeks, as you're gathering things, as orders are coming in for trips, just put them in one location so you won't forget anything and everything just stays together. But warning, because this is what it ends up looking like when you're ready to pack. There's nothing like a brand new suitcase. We are back in the bedroom and it's time to pack all of the clothes up into the packing cubes. These ones are from Beis, which I love because they do include labels so you can add what's inside of each packing cube to the front and be able to see everything. I got the bigger set of the packing cubes that come with a lot, but look, you can plan outfit by outfit, day by day, what's in each. So we're gonna go through, label. I'm honestly trying to think of how I want to do this if I actually want to pack outfit by outfit. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to have the packing cube size because it's a lot of denim jackets. I did take pictures of each of the outfits before throw them into these packing cubes, so I do have all of my outfits mapped out. Another great tip is to take pictures of each of your outfits so you know what goes with which. Some of the pieces I think I'm gonna leave out of packing cubes just because they don't have any set outfits and I want them as more of a grab and go kind of option. Also the jackets, the jean jackets just take up way too much space. But let's go load it up in the suitcase. This is where the magic happens and all of the packing comes together. Thank goodness these are compression packing cubes because this one's massive. Okay, now I'm gonna take a few props and set it up for like an Instagram photo. Just, you know, social media things. Raise your hand if you were here from the last trip that we took and I got the Pandora charm bracelet with some Disney charms because guess what? It's coming with us and we are going to be adding to it. So far we've got Sorcerer Mickey, Boardwalk, and Epcot. This is coming with us this trip. Obviously, we're gonna add some more charms. Try not to pinch my fingers. Forgot to turn my mic on as I was adding these, but I added a Mickey and Mickey pin to my everyday park bag. I found these and I was really excited when I got one of my denim jackets. They had these also in stock and I'm like, yep, these will just go on something. I'm a sucker for any sort of pin. I love pin trading. I like just adding little things to my bags. My jewelry box is not going to be necessarily full because I like to put my everyday jewelry in here at the end of the night, but I am going to put my Pandora charm bracelet in. I'm going to be putting in this bracelet. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got, I think, just 3 Mickeys on it. Really cute, and it's got an adjustable band. And then the necklace that I bring on pretty much every single trip, this Mickey is going to be coming with me as well, but I like to keep them protected. And this will be going into my duffel bag. Let's talk about the duffel bag for a second because I've kind of got a weird way of packing. I don't know if it makes sense. I'm not flying, I'm driving, so I'm gonna pack a ton of stuff. Like I told you at the beginning of this video, I am not packing minimally. I am bringing like everything so I can be super comfortable over the next week. If you're flying, you do not need to pack like this. I am just bringing a lot of stuff. One, because I'm filming. I've got a lot of stuff I want to shoot for content, photos, all that kind of stuff. But I also just want to be comfortable. And because I have the car, I'm going to pack whatever I need. I've got waters in the car so I don't have to get waters. I might still Instacart to the resort like granola bars, but I don't think I'm gonna need them. I've got liquid IVs I'm gonna bring with me and waters. But let's go talk about the duffel bag. I have the couch so full now I can't even sit on it, but the duffel bag is going to be my catch-all bag. That is going to be the thing I'm going to be stuffing full of jackets, random things over the next 2 days that I can find that I want to bring with me. They're going to be just going into this duffel bag and be sitting on top of my suitcase. As for the other side of my suitcase, that's where my toiletry is going to go, my makeup bag is going to go, my hair tools, as in my hair dryer, my Dyson Airstrait, as well as my shoes. I like to put my shoes into shoe bags so that way they don't get anything else dirty. And again, I'm bringing Birkenstocks and 2 pairs of sneakers. As well as right now, I'm gonna go grab some garbage bags. And you might be like, Emily, why do you need garbage bags? For the hotel room, I use them as a laundry bag as well as a trash bag. When you're staying for a week, you accumulate a lot of to-go drinks, lots of just trash. So I like to keep everything consolidated, especially where this room is gonna be so small. It's gonna be really tricky to keep clean and keep organized, but because you guys are coming with me, I'm gonna try my best to make it look presentable every single morning. Don't hold me to it, please. And please don't judge. This is gonna be a small room. I've got trash bags going in here. I'm gonna need some wipes, but I don't know where we have them. So I'm gonna have to ask Noah where that is. But this is going to be like all of my toiletry, and probably gonna put my tumblers in this bag, and then my duffel bag is gonna be filled with just like miscellaneous stuff. I'm not going to put my shoes in here because over the next day, I still wanna try to break in those new sneakers a little bit. So I'm gonna go on a couple walks with those just to get them a little bit more walking friendly. I'm also going to be bringing my laptop, my phone, obviously, all of my cameras, charger. I've got my charging cord on my packing list, as well as all of my camera gear. I have my charging block that I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna show you the things that I use every single day at Disney throughout the vlog. You'll be seeing me using them, and I'll show you how I set up the hotel room once we go in a couple of days. But for the most part, that is how the packing is going to look for right now. We're still 2 days out. I still have to do my nails. I'm gonna try something fun. We're gonna see how it turns out, but I'm gonna do my nails later today or tomorrow, as well as self-tan. I was debating bringing self-tanner to the hotel. Is that a little weird? Because I feel like I would wanna refresh midweek, maybe one night with self-tanner. I just bring it and we'll see what happens. Perk of bringing a car and driving is I'm gonna just pack it with whatever I could possibly need. I'd rather need it and have it than not have it and need it. That's always my motto. Whether that's toxic or not, I don't know, but that's how we're gonna pack. And then I'm gonna throw things into the duffel bag as well. Of course, once we go, I'm gonna be vlogging a little travel day. We'll see everything loaded up. Noah's gonna clean my car for me, fuel it up, and we're off to Disney for an entire week. My goal is to film long vlogs so we can hang out for a while. They'll be chatty, so warning, they'll be chatty. It's gonna be fun. So I guess pack your bags. We're going to Disney. Oh, and also, this is not our last trip. I'm coming back on Saturday, leaving the following week essentially for a girls' trip with my mom, coming back, and then like a couple weeks later, maybe a month later, leaving for another solo trip. That sounds insane, but it's gonna be fun. It's like a celebratory recovery trip. We're making up for lost time last year. So there's gonna be lots of Disney content. Welcome, and let's go to Disney.